Good morning, you Airbrush fans. We are all here because of one thing, our absolute love of Airbrush and Luminess. Now, what's so exciting is that this is actually something that you can do at home. And trust me, it is easy and I am here to help. So you will absolutely get a ton of information from our chat this morning, and you will love this. It is totally worth every penny of this investment because you are going to save time when you get ready, and in the long run, you're going to save money and you're going to look and feel younger. So if you love this video and videos like this, be sure to like and subscribe to the Luminess channel and comment, be a part of our family and talk to us. So let's talk about what is in the box. So our system comes in a tiny little box, which is great because it's very small, compact. It's not going to take up a lot of time, a lot of space on your counter. Inside the box, we do have our system. So the system comes already put together for you, except for the plug, which I have a good feeling that you can handle on your own. And then we just go ahead and plug that in to the wall. That's how simple it is. Very simple, very compact. As you can see, it fits in my hand. And right here, we do have a place to store your stylus. So super easy, super simple, very small. There's no assembly required. You don't have to put anything together. You just have to plug it in. So this is your stylus. This is the trigger. Here is your power button right here. That's it. It's super, super easy. Already comes together. And then this guy is the hose. So that's where the air is going to be coming in. So I am going to walk you through what to do when you get your kit. Like what happens now? You got your new products. You're ready to go. You're going to get a foundation. And just for reference, I am a 040 in the Silk 4-in-1. You're going to get a small Love and a blush. So the blush is going to be that perfect color for your shade based on the color that you choose. So it's really going to have the perfect tone for your skin tone. So let's talk about foundation. I'm going to use our Pro system today. The only difference with the Pro system is that this system has 2 speeds. So it has a stronger speed for your body if you want to be introduced to our airbrush tanning for your whole body. So it's absolutely amazing. So same system, hose. I really like this color, so I like this one. I like this one too for that reason. Same trigger, stylus, all of the same components, comes exactly the same way. So let's talk about foundation. So our 4-in-1 foundation has anti-aging properties. It has moisturizer in it, concealer, foundation. You don't have to apply anything before that. You don't have to apply any primers or any of those things before that. It is our most forgiving foundation. So if you need to play around with colors, it's just kind of melts into your skin as far as the color, so you don't really see any lines or anything like that. So it will definitely work with your skin. You can get light, medium, or full coverage from here. So we can show you a few different tips with that today. And I also love that you can use it as a concealer. I think I mentioned that, but you can use it as a concealer. You don't have to use another product. So for the demonstration purposes, I am going to clip my hair back, just as you can see, not because I'm worried about the airbrush, mostly is because my hair goes rogue and likes to fall in my face. So even if I'm doing traditional makeup, any kind of makeup, I always put my hair back just because that's just how I feel comfortable doing my makeup. All right, so we want to make sure that we shake up our product. Because these are water-based, there's no extra products in there that are going to make all the little pigments stick together. So we just have to shake it up. What's beautiful about our foundations, they're made here in the US. All of the little bottles of product like blush, Love, all the things that you can find, our airbrush products are made right here in the US. So that's beautiful too. Also, I love that they're water-based, so you're not adding extra weight to your skin, which can make your skin look and feel a little heavier, a little older. I said the O word. Ooh, we don't want to do that. All right, so I have a mirror here, so I'm going to be using this guy to help me through our process just because it's a little hard for me to see in the camera, so I'm going to use my mirror. Welcome and good morning if you're joining us. My name is Renee. I am here with Luminess Cosmetics. If you could, please just drop me a line. Say hey. Oh, hi, everyone. Oh, hello. Good morning. I love seeing all of your faces. Thank you so much for joining me. This is really fun to get started my day. I love that this is part of my morning routine to get ready with all of you. So I am going to just have my base here. It's just on a flat surface. So I just like to keep it at a flat surface. And then into our system, we can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I start with 6. If this is your first time, on the bottle, it says 6 to 8. On the bottle, it says 6 to 8. So whatever you feel the most comfortable with. So just a few drops inside is what I like to get started with. Now, don't worry about what happens next. Do you know why? Because the beauty of this is just makeup. It's fun. It should be fun. If you're not having fun, start over because it should be fun. And you know what? Let's just see what happens. That's the beauty of it. The biggest thing when it comes to airbrushing is make sure you keep moving. So before you even start, just start swirling around. Here we go. All right. So just start swirling around and getting the feel of having this in your hand. I like to hold mine like a pencil. All right. So let's get it going. Oh, of course, it wants to be funny this morning. There we go. Okay, so we just want to hold it about 4 fingers away from our face and just pull back gently on that trigger. I'm going to do a very light coverage on this side, and then on this side, I'm going to do a little bit more full coverage. And if you notice, I did go over my eye, and I'm going to go under my eye. I don't have to close my eye, but I am looking up so that that skin is pulled upward and not looking down and creasing. And then I like to go down to my neck just a little bit because I am here in sunny Florida and my neck never ever gets the same color as my face and my décolleté. So I love just a little bit. So I really like the coverage of this right now. The reason why I say that is because this is just enough to make me feel really confident, kind of evens me out. You can see the difference. I'm gonna turn this off so you can hear me a little bit better. So it evens me out just a little bit more. I don't have a heavy weighted makeup look on. I don't have a ton of product on. I don't look makeup-y. I look more even everywhere. And for me, that was 6 drops. So it depends on your coverage preference. We're gonna add just a few more drops here. And I'm going to do the other side. Now, this side, I am going to do slightly more coverage. Now, coverage does not mean heavy. It just means that it's going to be more opaque. So it doesn't give you a cakey finish. It just gives you more coverage. I love seeing everybody on. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Cindy, Tracy, Candy. All right. So if you just gently continue to pass over the skin, it's going to give you, I did the 6 drops on this side. See, for me, I feel like I like a lot of coverage. So a lot of coverage does not mean heavy makeup. It's just how much will spread across your surface area of your face. So I'm going to go a little under my chin here. And then I did not do my nose, which I love that you can't even tell. And I just go right down the center. I'm going to go underneath my eyes and over my eyelids as well. So feeling like I can get a little bit more coverage means you just use a little bit more product. Now, 6 drops is barely a dent in your product, like barely. It barely is even the smallest bit of your product. So these bottles, the 0.5 ounces, last between about 45 uses, not 45 days, because if you don't use it every day, or you use different volumes, if you use different coverage every day, it's a little bit different. So let's get into the next step. Let's check this out. All right, we're gonna get into the next step, which is our blush. So in your kit, we have picked the perfect shade of blush for you. So I'm going to try different blush colors every single time that I go live, just to see what the different colors look like. So our blush blooms. So just a few drops of blush will show up very well on your skin. So I'm just going to add a few drops in here. And I didn't even clean this out after, like, I don't have any foundation left in there, but I didn't have to rinse it out because it's just gonna go right behind the foundation, and you already have foundation on, so that's okay. So the color just shows up just a little bit. You see the difference there? So it really just gives you a little bit of color. Again, I'm gonna use just a few drops. A little goes a long way, and just whatever you're comfortable with. I'm really a blush girl, so I'm okay with a little bit stronger blush, which is totally up to you. It's completely forgiving. If you feel like you have too much on, you can put a little foundation on over top of it. Or if you're really, really not into blush a lot, you can actually put it under the foundation. So if you're like, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do, try your blush first, because once you put your foundation on, it'll just kind of pop through. Last but not least, we have our glow. So our glow, this is glow, but we are going to use Love. I'm sorry, I picked up the wrong bottle. I don't have the smaller bottle of the Love on me, but the Love that comes in your kit is this size, which is fine. You only need a little bit. And what's beautiful about Love is kind of like your magic wand. It's a hydrating luminizer. So luminizing is a soft glow. It's not necessarily like a very glittery or over the top kind of product. It's hydrating, and it gives like a natural kind of healthy glow to the skin. So you can use it by itself, like all over, kind of just finish off your look. You can add a drop into your blush. If your blush, you feel it might be just a little strong, or you're kind of getting used to blush, you're not really sure, it kind of softens that out for you. Or if you wanted to add it to your foundation. What's so cool about Airbrush, mixing stuff is so easy breezy. Like you can literally, I'm going to use the bigger bottle here because I don't have it in the small bottle. You can mix anything together. So if I wanted to make some blush that's a little softer, or maybe I like the combination of 2 blush colors, that's totally fine. And you can mix it up, and you can just shake it up a little bit, and you're ready to go. You also can use, we have some color correctors. We have all kinds of different products that you can mix into your foundation. So really, really, really cool, really cool product, like options for your product, because you can make it your own. So let's get started with the Love. I'm going to show you on my hand. I'm going to do a little bit first because there was some blush in there. I'm going to show you on my hand. As you can see, like, can you see? Yeah, there you go. So it's just, there's no color to it. per se, but the skin just looks fresh, really healthy, and honestly, healthy skin has a glow. So why not add a little bit of glow? Now, if you don't want to wear foundation every day, try just wearing Love, because it just gives your skin some hydration. You can add a little bit of glow. And by glow, I don't mean the product glow. It just adds a healthy glow to your skin. And it's hydrating and it feels amazing. So if your skin has the winter blues or the inside the house blues, you can give it a little bit of hydration and a little bit of love. And that's what Love is so amazing, because it does 100% give you a luminosity. It kind of plumps the skin back up because it's hydrating, and it prevents your makeup from looking heavy. Even if you're just learning and you're trying to figure out what this airbrush thing is going to do for you, it's just the most amazing product, because I'm going to look, do you see that? Woo. My skin is just giving off this glow, but it's like not like glittery. You can see that, right? It doesn't have like a Hello Kitty kind of glittery feel to it. Amber asks, can you mix the Love blush with your foundation of each shade of foundation? Amber, I'm not quite sure what you're asking. Can you mix the Love blush? You can mix Love with your foundation no matter what foundation it is. It's going to make it a little bit sheerer because it's mixing something that doesn't have color with something that has color, but it's also going to add a little bit of luminosity and hydration. So it's just going to help with that a little bit. I hope that that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Susie, not sure what you're asking about UV, but I love these super simple steps. Now, what's really fun too is I like to take some of the Love. You can pop it on your eyelids to give a little impression of color there. And there you go. You're all ready for your day. Thanks for joining me. I will be back in 2 hours at 10 a.m. Central. See you then.